Alright, hello everybody, and welcome. Today we're going to continue our playthrough of Lost Judgment. Alright, let me check if the stream is running. Title and category are good. Alright, let me check if the stream... That's my voice, that's my crazy voice. Microphone audio good. Okay, back to Stream Manager and let's play. Oh man, I'm so glad the Twitch app works now and the, what do you call it? The chat is not bugged. Alright, what do we have to do today? Oh man, do we do more of the dating stuff? We could. Alright, let's do that. Da 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 bump bump ba da ba dum bump ba da bump. Running through the streets. Wait, do we have a lot of points? We have some, we need more. Cleaning up the streets.
Here we go.
Jeez. Oh, the guy blocking too much. Just have to go for the grab. Fudge. This guy. Yeah, making me angry, dude. Too fancy. Alright.
What a waste.
I know, right? Okay. Let's see if we could do more dating stuff. Oh, is this not the place? Over there. Wait a minute. Where on the map are we? Oh, we totally going the wrong way, dude. Ah, okay, Millennium Tower. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum. Oh! Aw, man. Bowling. For Yakuza. Yeah, look at that. See how cool I am? This game is a little too much. Read the sign. Here we go.
Really, guys?
I know. That lady was cheering for us. What's our health at? Oh, we're still good. So lost again. Here it is. This is the Comero Theater. Wait a minute, what's over here? Oh, smoking area. And these are the elevators to the roof. What's down here? This thing. How do we, observation mode. Suspicious.
Hey.
A picture of a squirrel. But what does it mean? Oh, this one has a detector thing. Oh my god, Taj! Hello! You're lost? I am lost. How have you been? I've missed you. Oh my god. Yeah, I bit my tongue, Taj. I bit my tongue on the side and I feel like I'm talking weird now. Oh man. I swear a little bit on the thing. But yeah, welcome Taj. And you know what? The Twitch app is fixed. They fixed it. Fudge my voice. Okay. A big peacekeeper! Salute to you, Taj. May the angels protect and guide you. You doing pretty good? You having a good weekend? Oh my gosh. What you doing? Having fun stuff going on? Did you get to watch your TV show, The Continental? Man, my voice. Oh my god, I can't believe it was affecting my voice so much. Yeah. You so glad it's fixed? Yeah. Your TV app is... Oh no! Why isn't technology work 100%? Alright, we got a squirrel. Yeah, look at that. Nothing big? You were on TG stream a lot of the day? I was at TG stream too, but I fell asleep at parts of it. But it was cool to see, Valorant. Yeah. How's my weekend going? It's going alright. I got to stream a little bit earlier. I was doing Star Wars action figure unboxings. That's something I do sometimes. Oh my god, I'm really lisping or something, man. You ate when you bite your cheek? Have you tried to suck on some ice? We actually don't have ice. Man, it's really effing up my talking. Yeah, I turned off the ice maker because we hardly ever use it. And like, I don't like using ice because it makes, it dilutes my drinks, soda and all of that. And then, what do you call it? Because nobody ever used it, and the ice maker, the automatic ice maker, would keep making ice. And then what ended up happening was the ice maker got jammed because the ice container got full, and nobody was emptying the, the ice container. So all the ice ended up fusing and also jamming the gears of the mechanism. So the whole thing froze over, and then I had to whack at it with a hammer to try to loosen the ice. And then ever since then, I just turned off the ice maker and the thing because nobody ever uses it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I think this means something. See this, we have to use maybe the radio detector? This beeping. Look at that. I think this means something. No, I don't think it does. You can't even imagine? You use your ice maker every day? Yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, when you put like sodas or water in the fridge, it's cold enough. I feel like I don't need ice. And sometimes I like water not in the fridge. 'Cause when water is too cold, sometimes it makes me cough for some reason. Oh man. Yeah. Use. I feel like we have to use one of the gadgets here, but I don't know. Well, this one? The Sonic one? No. I'm gonna have to look up what it means. Your water comes from the fridge too? Yeah. I don't use that one because The filter light came on, and my dad doesn't know where to get a new filter, or he's too lazy to pick up a new filter for it. So, yeah. So the light is red, so I'm not gonna use that water. So, we use the bottled water anyway. Yeah. Home Depot or Amazon? True. I mean, I know where it is in the fridge. It's that little cylinder inside the one corner of the fridge. So I just have to unscrew it and then see what the model number is. But then again, like I said, we just mostly just use the bottled water. Yeah. You know, what else is, you know, I am lost. How do I get back to the... There it is. There it is. We have a girlfriend, Taj. Look at this. Well, we have several at the moment. Well, we have two. Hey, Minato-chan. How are the jokes coming along?
Yagami-san.
Oh, Yagami-san. Well, not too bad, but in all honesty... Oh, by the way, don't worry about me reading stuff. You can continue chatting. In all honesty, I'm having trouble deciding who should be the funny man and who should be the straight man for the new material.
Huh.
Ah, I see. Well, which do you prefer, Minato-chan? I think I want to be the straight man. I feel like I don't really have what it takes to bring the funny to bring the funny myself. Well, just saying. A girl who shows up to a date in a mascot outfit is a pretty good fit for a funny man. That wasn't me trying to be funny, though. But that quick retort, you really do have the straight man act down. Consider the part yours. Oh, is that so? Well, good luck with those jokes then.
Oh.
Thanks. Although, I wonder if I should change my delivery somehow. See, she wants to be like a stand-up comedian. Except he's extremely shy, so I don't know how this is gonna work out. I think you're funny enough, just saying it like you usually do. Aw, thanks. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, sorry. I couldn't help myself. But you know what I mean. You're a good enough writer that you don't need to force it. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, I think. No trouble at all. And I'll be right there for you along the way, Minato-chan. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Hey, Minato-chan. Ah, Yagami-san, what is it? Ah, what should I do next? Let's see. Wanna hang out? Yeah, wanna hang out somewhere? Sure, where do you want to go? We are gonna play darts again. I need revenge. Because she won last time. She hustled us. She's actually really good at the game. Alright. Da-da-da-dum, dum, 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 da-dum. Oh man, it's really cool to have TG back. I was missing. I felt so disconnected from everyone. So, finally got to see everyone in chat. Okay, game on. Yeah, let's do this. She's like acting like she doesn't know how to play, but she's gonna win in the last round. Count up.
I'm not losing today.
I'm not gonna hold back.
I hope he's not forcing himself to make videos, though, if he doesn't feel up to it. Let's see. Oh wait, I have to move this. Oh yeah. I remember how to do this. Fudge. Aw, man. You gotta lead it like really, fudge. As you speak, you're getting water with ice. I don't have that privilege, Taj. I got a gallon of water in the fridge. This is cold enough. There we go.
Yep.
Boom! Bullseye. Alright. See, look how good she is. Earlier, she was pretending like she didn't know how to play.
Oh, what happened? Impressive.
Oh no. Oh no.
My turn then.
You think it's a happy distraction? TG and you talked about that, and you honestly think he's glad to have it? Yeah. You know, it's good, you know, I know when I'm having trouble, it's good to, you know, have the squad around. Definitely. Alright, how do I... You have to move the controller a little bit. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Boom!
Nice.
Alright, I think I got the hang of it. I know where to time it from the bottom. Oh no.
Nice time.
Okay. I like how this game has a bunch of activities to do.
Huh?
Da-da.
Lame.
There you go. Alright, it's a very close game. Minato-chan's ahead. Alright, just gotta not. Oh, no way.
How did you?
Okay. I think the thing is slower than last time. Fudge. Fudge.
Yes.
Oh, okay. GG's there, Minato-chan.
I'm doing so hot.
Yeah. So, Taj, do you do anything for Halloween?
Oh.
Nice.
I tend not to celebrate, actually.
Landslide victory.
I've only ever been in a costume, maybe like in first or second grade. And scary movies scare me. I mean, I'll watch one every now and then, but yeah. I think you know what I think it was in elementary school. My friends would have birthday parties and they would watch horror movies, and they were so like they would watch the really messed up ones. And we were still in elementary school. I think it traumatized me. All right, good job, Minato-chan. Yeah. Plus, I don't like answering the door to give out Halloween candy. So what I do is, like I told my dad not to buy any candy, especially since I'm diabetic now. Oh man, that temptation. My dad bought a giant bag of Costco candy mix. Oh man, it's got Starburst, Twizzlers, Sweet Tarts, what else in there? All the sugary ones. And then, so I'm gonna put it out in a bowl or basket on the front porch if anybody wants it. But I did that last year and hardly anybody got any. Because there's not that many kids in the neighborhood these days. There used to be, but I think also with the pandemic, people don't go around much. Let's see. No, you don't hand out candy, and you haven't been to a Halloween party since dental school? Oh, wow. Your mom just stopped handing out candy and would put a ball. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Exactly the same thing with her. Yeah. Oh, like I told my dad, I was like, there's not really many people that stop by because of the pandemic now. And but my dad said no, because you know what? My dad has the New York City mentality. So it's different out in the suburbs. We've never had an issue out in the suburbs, but sometimes in the city, if you don't answer the door and give out candy or have something out, sometimes the kids will egg your door or do whatever, you know, shenanigans. Oh man, one time, like me and my parents were driving around one time Halloween, and like we got our like eggs got thrown at our car because kids, teenagers, they go crazy on Halloween. So I never liked Halloween. So as a teenager, I was always like, man, I'm not gonna go out with crazy kids out there. People throw eggs at each other and all that stuff. So I never liked it. So I stayed home. Ah. All right, congratulations. You really got me there. Woohoo! I can't believe I beat you, Yagami-san. I think I used up all my luck for the day. Oh no, that was all you. You're pretty good, Minato-chan. That being said, I ought to practice more. Da-dum-dum. What we gotta do is we gotta cheat and find the upgraded darts. You only like certain candies, so for you, it was all about the chase rather than the candy. Is there a particular favorite that you like? Oh my gosh. Well, what would be my favorites? Chocolate-wise, it would be Kit Kat or Nestle Crunch. But that's because, remember, I have allergies. Oh, which, by the way, oh man. So one of the reasons I haven't been around much in the afternoons is, man, my allergies and eczema exploded. I don't know if I ate something or it's the change in the weather, but my gosh, it was terrible. It's healing up now, but like a week ago, fudge. It was bad. And I felt miserable. And I was taking Benadryl all the time and was sleepy. Oh my gosh. But yeah. But besides chocolate candies, what would be my favorite candy? I don't know. This regular stuff, like, I like Starburst. They're always fun to chew. But then, oh man, I used to love Mentos. You know those little mint things, the ones kids today put in the soda bottles so they explode? But I used to like those, and I would have them a lot. But, what was it? At one point, they changed the formula of Mentos to have coconut oil, and then now I'm allergic to it because I'm allergic to coconuts. Yeah, it's weird when that happens. That's happened to a few things, like what was it? I think Bugles. If you've ever had, do you know those Bugle chips? They're like little chips, but they're shaped like little cones. And I think they're kind of like a corn chip or something. And they changed it where now it's like, I guess, fried in coconut oil. And then like, oh my god, I'm like allergic to these now. It's terrible. Let's see. Oh, you love Skittles? I like Skittles too. The weird thing with Skittles is they're great individually, but then what ends up happening is I start getting lazy. I just jam a bunch in, and then the flavors mix, and then you just have that that generic Skittle taste. You like Starburst and Twizzlers? Ah, man, I want to like Twizzlers, but I just don't like the flavor of them. They're just kind of too light. But Starburst I really like. And also, your biggest favorite was Bit of Honey. You know, I've never tried that. And I feel like I should. But, you're allergic to almonds? So no more. Oh, wait. If it has almonds, then I can't have it either. I didn't know there's almonds in Bit of Honey. I thought it was just like a honey chew. You used to love bugles? I know. I'm allergic to bugles now because they're made with coconut oil now. Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. I can tell when I'm allergic to something, usually instantly, because you get like an electric taste when you on your tongue when you start eating something like that you're allergic to. Let's see. What's been out today? So, thank you for today. I'd like to go out again sometime. Yeah. Let's come here again. You didn't used to be allergic to almonds, so it was all good? Yeah, you know, I think sometimes you could develop allergies. Like, it's that thing that you hear about, like getting stung by a bee. Like they said, the first time you get stung by a bee, you should be okay. But then you could develop an allergy to it because now you've been exposed to the allergen, and then I don't know, something like that. Allergies are weird. And then sometimes you can desensitize yourself by being exposed a lot to something. And then it doesn't bother you anymore. Oh no, the first time you had to go to a doctor? Jeez. Let's see, now that you have to be very careful. You know what that's about. Yeah, no, that's why I'm not a very adventurous eater. I stick to stuff I know. And then I also don't like home cooking. Like people would actually get mad. Like when I would go to my parents' friends' houses or some relatives, and then like I would go, oh no, that's okay, I don't want to eat anything. Because, you know, with home cooking, you don't know what they put in it. And like with Filipino cooking, there's too many items that I'm allergic to. That are like staple items. The first time you had to go to the doctor, and the next time was even worse. Oh man, so you were stung by a bee? I've only been stung by a wasp before. And oh man, my arms swole up. So I don't know if it'll be even worse the second time. Fudge, this tongue of mine, it's... That's so weird. So weird talking like this. Man. Yeah, totally understandable, yeah. I mean, I wish. You know, the thing is, I love looking at food. Like, I watch a lot of foodie stuff. You know, like, I watch Mike Chen, the Simply Dumplings guy, on YouTube. And he travels around the world and eats at different places. And then it looks so much fun. But, you know, I can't try everything because I don't know what's in stuff. Like, I'm allergic to shellfish, so I can't have lobster and crab and all that. But I want to try it. You know, it looks delicious. It's actually a fairly normal reaction. You had to get your sting drained because it's filled with fluid. Oh no! Ah man, that sounds terrible. Yeah, I hope to not get that. I hope you recovered well from there. Yeah, don't get stung by bees. That's why I avoid everything. You know what? Yesterday, there was a wasp in the house. So every autumn time, 1 or 2 wasps would somehow get in the house because it's warm inside, and they're all you know, they're looking for warm places to hibernate or just die. check your roof line? Oh. Man, I hope they're not in the attic. Yeah, I don't think they are because one of my uncles went up to the attic to fix something and I don't think anything was in there. Yeah. But, you know, they're never in the house the rest of the year. Just like around October, November, like one or two will get inside. That's how a carpenter bee got in your mom's old house and stung you? Oh no. So yeah, but around this time, they're looking for a place to just hide and die or hibernate. And they're really slow. Like they don't react like a summertime wasp would. So it's really easy to just take the vacuum cleaner wand, like the tube, and put the wand attachment to it and then just suck them up into the vacuum. So yeah, it's that fudge. It's that time of year. I mean, the only other times is like in the summer. Sometimes there'll be a wasp nest under the awning of the porch, or like in the backyard, like under the porch light. Or no, and one time there was one under the. We have a bench. There was a wasp nest under there. I just knock them down and then run away real quick. Just use a broom and then just get back into the house as quickly as possible. Yeah. That's an interesting way of addressing the problem. Yeah. Another thing I did before, we used to have an RV in the Pocono Mountains. It was like a vacation RV place, like what do you call those, mobile home areas? Except it wasn't mobile. It was like an RV with a deck. So it's kind of like a trailer park, basically, in a lakeside resort area. And we would go there in the summers when I was a kid. And then every time we would go there, after not being there during, most of the time, there would be like wasp nests like around it. And what I would use is, those little lighter wands? If you get one of those little lighter wands and set the nest on fire, all the wasps' wings burn off, like while they're coming out, and then they can't fly and sting you. And then the whole wasp goes up on fire. And since the RV is all metal, the RV doesn't catch fire. Yeah, I know, it seems dangerous, but I don't know, nothing ever caught fire. Because wasp nests are made out of paper. Well, not made out of paper. They're made out of wood. So there's, they're basically chewed up wood by the wasps and then formed into like paper thin, walls. And then they're really flammable. So all you gotta do is get the little, lighter wand and then touch it and then move it away real quick. You gotta touch it where the entrance is. That way when the wasps start coming out, the wasp wings catch fire. And then they all fall to the ground. And then like the wasp nest will be on fire, and then on the floor at the bottom will be a whole bunch of wasps that can't fly anymore, so you kind of have to stomp them. Yeah. I know! I was a weird kid. I did things a weird way. So that's what boys do. We do crazy stuff like this. But yeah, I don't like bugs. I don't like bugs at all. I mean, if I saw a wasp nest now on our house, because our house has wood siding, I wouldn't set that on fire. But on a metal, trailer park RV, yeah, I'll set it on fire. It actually goes up in flame like rather quickly and not for very long. So it's not that big a deal. Like it just goes whoosh and then smolders for a bit and then that's it. And then it's all gone. Your problem solved. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh yeah, we have to go here. Okay. Da 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 boom boom. But yeah, wasps are dangerous. I got stung by one. The only reason I got stung by one is like in my apartment in the city. A wasp got in somehow, and you know it's the same idea. It's like winter time. They like to go inside houses or apartments and just hide and die or hide and hibernate. And it was actually on my, it was hiding underneath the handle of my vacuum cleaner. And then I was trying to vacuum that day because we were having guests. And then it stung me. Well, the weird thing was when it stung me, I had thought it was the vacuum cleaner and I got electrocuted somehow. Like, it felt like that. I was like, oh my god, is this what getting electrocuted feels like? And then I noticed there was a wasp. Yeah. Item. Dropped item. Alright, someone might have dropped this. This person.
Excuse me.
I think you dropped this. Ah, that's my USB memory stick. Thanks. You didn't look at what's on it, did you? Oh man. Oh, it gave me a silver plate. Those are worth like 1,000 yen, I think. How could he have? You never know how long you've been looking for it. Yeah. Maybe Yagami got a USB reader for his phone. Bad guys. Wow, I just flung him all over the place. We'll just keep stepping on that guy. Now you want to know what's on it? It's probably bad stuff. It's probably bad stuff, Taj. You don't wanna see that. Boom! There we go.
Really, guys?
Da 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 da. All right, where? This way? I think this way. So yeah, we gotta be careful about bees and wasps. So Taj, is getting stung by a bee or a wasp, is that like in the same area of allergy? Like if you're allergic to a bee, are you allergic to a wasp sting? Or are they different chemical compositions of venom? You don't know? You think they might be different? Yeah. Also, I heard fudge. Fire ants are related to wasps? Man, in Florida, at my cousin's house, because they have a ranch house, you know, they have like a nice house, and then they got a horse, a cow, and like they got a field. And their field, you gotta watch out where you walk because they got these fire ant mounds. And if you step on one, you get covered with these fire ants that could all sting you. No more bug talk! I know, it's dangerous. Because my cousins were telling me like they stepped on one and then they got stung all over. It's crazy. I'm so scared of it, like I don't want to go out of their house no more. Yeah. That's why I prefer to be city people. I don't like nature like that. All right, we are at the law firm again. Sorry, Chan.
Are
Oh,
we
sorry,
ready,
San.
Yagami-san? Let's start with our visit to Mamiya-san, if that sounds reasonable to you.
Okay. Yeah, it's a start.
Yeah, let's start there.
So in our investigation...
So, the victim's story is
Yeah.
completely in line with her court testimony, huh?
That's correct. There wasn't anything new to pick up.
Unfortunately.
In which case, should we look into the murder video instead? Like, figure out how they made it?
Yes.
Let's not get ahead of
That's the
ourselves.
murderer. The
Whether
guy
that
in jail
tape's
for
fake or
the
real,
subway groping.
Someone had to put it online, right? Do we have any theories on who that might be?
Well, the footage showed enough of the surroundings to make the crime scene clear. As somebody who's been there, I can confirm that the blood splotches match what you see in the footage. Which means...
Wait. Who uploaded Ihara's murder footage to the internet? Alright. Ihara posted the video himself. No, because he's in jail right now. The prosecutor posted the video. Well, the Kanagawa detectives posted it. Or Ihara's accomplices posted it. Yeah. Also, how do we know that it wasn't doctored? Yeah, they mentioned that. They even, it's, I guess it's modern enough, this game. Because I think this game came out last year. It's modern enough that they even mentioned that it could be like AI. You know, face, you know, replacement. Yeah. So it could be. See, the thing is, the guy was, his alibi is he was caught by the police on a subway station groping a lady. But at the same time, the murder happened. Or happened like in a place where he could not have gotten to that subway station in time for that. And the last stream, we interviewed the lady that he groped. And the lady confirmed that that was the guy. So, you know, how could that guy be in two different places? So I'm thinking, I'm hoping it's not like a dumb thing where it's like, oh my god, he has a twin. If it's like that, I'm gonna go, ugh. It's like, I don't like that. It's like the lamest storyline. Yeah, he had a twin that nobody knew about, and they, you know, they conspired the murder and the alibi. You know, I hope it's not the case. She could be an accomplice. Okay, so with her being, it's possible, the lady that he groped, because when we went to visit her apartment was really, really nice. And, you know, they had a lot of expensive stuff. It was really luxurious. And for her job and for her husband's job and their age, they should not be able to afford, you know, that kind of place. So that was something they mentioned. So it is possible that they're being paid to set up this alibi, and then they were able to afford that really nice apartment. So it could be the case. So, who would you think then would post that video? It can't be Ihara because he's in jail. I don't think it's the prosecutor because I don't know, it doesn't make sense for that because he's in jail already. Could be those two detectives that we talked to before at the crime scene who are really stumped about the murder and are trying to figure it out. Because they did give us that murder photo before. Or it could be his accomplices. Those blue mask guys. Or whoever was pretending to be him, unless it's his twin brother or something. So, I would say, let's see if the detectives posted it.
Those detectives for Kanagawa. They'd spoken with Sari-san about the case already, right? Maybe they uploaded the murder video, so they could get to Ihara and question him about Mikoshiba. Don't forget, up until the video went public, HQ refused to let Kanagawa PD anywhere near Ihara, so they were totally cut out of the loop. But now that everyone's seen Ihara commit murder, the time for department competition is over and done with.
If that's the case, the detectives' plans went south. Remember the position the higher-ups are taking? Because of the prosecution's stance on the video, the police can't make a move. In other words, all the detectives would have done was make it harder to question Ihara.
Not only that, don't you think it'd be way too risky for a police officer to leak that sort of video?
Yeah, I doubt the detectives did it. But at least we've eliminated one potential misstep. We're that much closer to the right answer.
I get that you're trying to reassure me, but it's actually just making it worse.
Is it? Then the plan's going great.
Alright. Who uploaded the video? You got a guess, Taj? I feel like it's definitely not him. I mean, because that would mess up his alibi. The accomplices? Okay.
The murderer's accomplices have to be the ones who posted it for him.
Yeah, I can't see it any other way.
I also agree with Yagami-san.
But in that case, what would their motive be?
Maybe they wanted to make a mockery of the police, or even the whole system.
Huh?
We know Ihara got himself convicted for groping, so he'd have an alibi for Mikoshiba's killing. But then, his conspirators turned it around by uploading the murder video online. Almost as if to say, look how he got away with it.
I see. Yeah, that does make it sound like he's taunting them.
That's well and good, but I'd like to shift gears. Let's talk about the actual fabrication of the video. How does one go about that?
Well, for example, the true culprit would be taped murdering Mikoshiba. Then Ihara's face would be copied and blended onto the killers.
Oh no!
That's how they'd approach it in a Hollywood movie.
Oh, hold on.
Then, wouldn't you be able to see traces of it being faked?
I knocked over my soda can,
that he's found
and my phone was right next to it.
We've been down this road before.
Hold on.
If we take
Let me wipe this up.
footage is fabricated, we have absolutely nothing to work with.
Soda all over the place!
That the video's actually real. If that's the case, there has to be a flaw in the groping issue. I think we've
Oh man, the
evidence
TV
to
remote's
find
covered in soda. Also the
Before
Fire
meeting with
TV stick.
Mamiya, didn't you mention the possibility of Ihara using a stand-in? Perhaps the real Ihara murdered Mikoshiba in Ijincho, then swapped places with the imposter so he could be detained.
But we couldn't find an opportunity for the swap to happen.
It's
remember?
okay.
From the moment he set foot on the Ikebukuro platform,
At least
Ihara
it's
was
diet
constantly
soda, so it
on
doesn't get sticky.
But wait, that's not entirely accurate, is it?
Huh?
Okay, fudge. Okay. Well, soda everywhere. Dang it! Okay. We're okay. Everything's okay. Alright. Let me just see if it's spilled on... Oh! Hold on. Alright. Gotta mute the mic while I curse a bit. just joking. Hold on. We are back. There's soda everywhere. Now, this is pretty localized, but it got all over the floor. So, yeah, I wiped it up clean. I just had to grab a bunch of paper towels. I wiped it, you know, till it was dry, and then I had to go back and get a bunch of paper towels that were wet from the sink. That way I could wipe off any residue, and then get more paper towel to wipe that dry. So it's all good now, Tosh. It's all good. Oh my God. Only on a war game stream. Yeah, fun stuff like this happens. Yeah. All right. Soda's still good. Seriously, I think it was half a can of soda on the floor, and all over this other. Because I'm I'm sitting on one folding chair, and then I have a second folding chair where I put like my soda on. That got wet too. I had to wipe that down. I also have the TV remote on it. Yeah, no fancy gaming chairs here. Just regular good old folding chairs. Oh man. Alright. Ihara wasn't constantly on camera between Ikebukuro Station and Shinjuku. And the proof is... We have the proof. We did that whole... We had a whole stream doing this. Doing the map. Reveal the evidence.
Remember how we mocked up a diagram of the Shinjuku Station platform?
Yeah. Oh, wait! That's it! You could be onto something. There's a point where Ihara wasn't on camera at all.
What is this point you speak of?
Let's all go over the diagram so that everything will be clear. Here's what I want you to see.
Explain it to me. Ah, fudge. Okay, I know it's this area that's
What the?
Here. Yes, this is the spot I'm looking for.
It's very brief, but there's a moment where Ihara and Mamiya-san can't be seen by the security cameras. The dotted lines on the arrow represent the camera's blind spot.
It does appear so. So you're saying this is where the groper, the fake Ihara, traded places with the real one?
Can't say it's impossible, right?
Right. Except if that actually happened, Mamiya-san would have been right behind them at the time. Could the two really swap places without her noticing?
In a crowd like that, I think it's feasible.
If that really was Ihara's plan, then I'd say he was being careless.
Careless? How?
Well, on the day of the incident, the station was packed for morning rush.
Yeah, there's too many random
there was no
stuff that could happen.
The assailant could make the switch. He could have been nailed by any random passerby before reaching the blind spot.
Good point. Not only that, if Mamiya-san had called for help while the train was still moving, then the first Ihara would have been caught before even reaching the platform.
Oh, I mean, yeah! Called it.
Think about it, Yagami-san. Why would Ihara's accomplices meticulously plan out every last detail of this alibi, only to leave such a crucial component to chance, as Hoshino-kun pointed out?
Oh, just doing my job.
True. Good work, Hoshino-kun. In fact, I think that may back up my own take on it.
Yeah?
What if everything, including the appearance of leaving the plan to chance, was part of the plan?
Can you expound on that?
I'm saying I agree that such an airtight alibi wouldn't have allowed for contingencies. And that takes the question to another level. Just how far did they line up the pieces in advance to make the swap work?
Are you saying there's more to it than we discussed? What did we miss?
If everything on the day of the murder, including the train groping, was planned from start to finish, what else can we possibly deduce? Oh, fudge. Okay. Hiro Mikoshiba is still alive. No, we saw his murder. He's dead. Wait, is there no body? I'm pretty sure there has to be a body, right? Okay. Yui Mamiya was colluding with Ihara. That's what you were saying, Taj, right? The lady that he groped was probably in on the alibi. Or the real murder took place in Kamurocho. Or the prosecution faked the footage. So we have no evidence of this, and we have no evidence of this. This is like new stuff we weren't even thinking. They did kind of allude to this, like you were saying, Taj, especially when they have a much nicer apartment than they should realistically be able to afford. So let's pick that.
I know this won't go over well, but what if Mamiya was colluding with Ihara all along?
Huh?
Bear with me. Let's say Mamiya was in on this, and knew about the imposter in advance. If that's the case, the swap could happen right in front of her and no one but the three of them would know.
You're saying the victim of a groping conspired with her assailant beforehand?
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous.
It's not a suggestion I'm fond of, but I have to consider the possibility of Mamiya playing a part in this conspiracy.
Let me just say, I'm only trying to work out how a swap like that would be guaranteed to work. Now, if Ihara and his stand-in both know that Mamiya will pretend not to have seen them, they can trade places in the blind spot with impunity. Conversely, if Mamiya wasn't in on the plan, the idea of a swap would never work. We can say with certainty that she would have seen the swap, so she could have even called attention to the real Ihara the moment he stepped in. That way, the people around her would be focused on chasing the correct assailant. The rest is as we know it. They caught Ihara and detained him until the police showed up.
Hold that thought. If your theory is accurate, what about Ihara's trace evidence? Remember that fibers of the victim's underwear were detected on his hand.
Well, that can also be explained by Mamiya being in on the plan. For example, while the stand-in was showing himself at the security cameras, Mamiya could have easily provided Ihara access to a pair of underwear at the same time. Maybe the stand-in loitered around for so long because he was letting everyone else get themselves in place.
It's not impossible.
We can work out the other details later. But the point is, Ihara's murder alibi is shot if Mamiya was involved. In summary, it's possible Ihara disgraced himself to secure an unshakable alibi for Mikushiba's murder.
I'll concede that it's an avenue worth pursuing.
And when it comes to the prosecution, they can't just admit they got the first case so wrong. Plus, they can't question Ihara about Mikushiba's murder. In fact, their only option is to claim the tape was faked.
So he managed to make a farce out of the system after all.
Well, his court case for his son's bullying did get more or less thrown out, didn't it? The school, the investigative committee, and the court all agreed there wasn't enough evidence to convict anyone. No surprise from me that the guy held a grudge against the system for so long.
Yeah.
Hold on. Before we all decide on this,
What's up?
the obvious question to me is why would Mamiya be party to such a crime? She appears more than financially stable, and she's even raising a child. So why would she do something so enormously risky as helping establish a murder alibi?
Yeah, I haven't gotten that far yet. But maybe she was promised something that far exceeds the risk. Or maybe Ihara has some kind of dirt on her even?
Enough to make her help with a murder? What sort of secret would be big enough to force someone into that corner?
A 53-year-old patrolman and a married office worker and mother. The only connection between them so far is the train station itself.
What info do we have on Mamiya anyway? Maybe we can spot a connection to Ihara through her profile.
I'll pull her information. Just a second.
Oh, I just thought of something else those two would have guaranteed by working together.
What's that?
If Ihara wanted to use this crime as a murder alibi, he needed it to blow up into the public eye. But if he had chosen a victim who stayed silent, then nothing would have come of it. A solid plan would need to eliminate that variable, which means Mamiya being an accomplice was crucial to Ohara's success.
That's true.
Looks like Ohara pulled one over on the prosecution then. Had his accomplices right where he wanted them, even his victim. Once we learn how he's connected to Mamiya, we can root out the rest of his team.
Let's see. According to her file, her maiden name is Yui Suzuki. 30 years old, so that's consistent. Originally from Ota, Tokyo. Attended a private high school called Kurakawa Academy. Later graduated from Toto University.
Huh.
Met her husband on the job, apparently. Her husband, Taichi Mamiya, is an industrial designer at Techno Zeta Inc. 6 years ago, she gave birth to their only son, Sotakun, who's now in 1st grade.
Hold on. You said she went to Kurakawa Academy? I heard that name in Ijincho. If I recall correctly...
Alright. Okay, wasn't I just at that school? No. Someone spying on me went there. Isn't that where Tsukumo graduated? That's the, what do you call it? The other detectives. The nerdy one. I don't recall the mention of that. I kind of recall something about it might have been one of the skater guys, or it could be where that drama, the dance rival school. Huh. Okay. But we weren't there, were we? Go with the detective? Well, what did he say? I forgot what he said. Oh, this guy? Tsukumo. Okay. It's possibility. Okay.
That's not where Tsukumo went, was it? Before, closing himself off to the world?
Nah, Tsukumo-san studied remotely. He told me that when we were out having drinks one night.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Tsukumo went out drinking with you?
Yeah, we had fun.
No, he's too busy with League of Legends.
Hey, why am I getting grilled all of a sudden?
I agree. This is nowhere near relevant. Yagami-san, what were you saying about Kurokawa Academy?
Oh, right.
It's probably where the dance academy was. I mean, the dance regionals. Oh, no. I think it might be, it could be the rival school in the robotics club. Oh man. Well, you know what? I think there's a. I don't think we could fail this, so we're just gonna pick one of these. Thrash is not an option. Yeah. Okay, we'll just pick this. Wasn't I just at the school? Maybe it was where the dance regionals was.
Didn't I just go there to investigate a bullying? Or am I losing it?
That Seiryo High you went to?
That's what it was.
Oh, fudge. That's not it.
They sound similar.
Alright. We technically failed it, but it's this one then.
When I went to scope out the murder scene, there were these 3 guys watching the detectives and me. They told us they were just checking things out. They mentioned their Kurokawa brands,
remember the guys we chased outside of the murder scene?
Will my license work?
Kake-san, age 30.
Akaike-san, age 30. Mami is 30 as well.
Well, that was
What's that
so
gotta do with
long
it?
ago in the game.
Aren't we trying to find a connection between Mamiya and Ihara?
I found the Kurokawa Academy website. Looks like they're pretty prestigious. It's in Tokyo.
You didn't see
specifically
that
in Ochi.
episode? That was just
Pretty
before
close
you
to where
came on.
Mamiya lived.
Remember when they
Oh.
were talking to the detectives?
The girls there get such cute uniforms.
It was,
You
no, you came into
wanna
this
start all over
when you
from
were
the
talking with
parts, eh?
Bename about anime, and I was in the alley outside.
Actually,
Where?
It was just
an
before
old
that.
picture of a teacher at Seiryo High, Sawa-sensei. Ihara's son confided in her.
Roselle,
Is she actually a
hello.
Kurokawa grad too?
I really acknowledge your efforts
I don't know
and passions
Sawa-sensei's exact age, but she could well be 30.
on
Maybe all of them
Discord.
could be classmates.
I'm sorry,
Does this
Roselle.
mean they're actually linked?
It sounds
The
like you're
victim
trying
and
to
her
sell
up to
something,
now
so
unrelated assailant?
I'm very sorry to say
It's a
I'm not
tenuous link at
interested.
best. Could fall apart any time, but no true detective alive would pass it up.
It's a robot, Taj. It's probably a robot. Oh, okay, we gotta save. It's the next chapter. Okay. You're not selling anything for it's okay. We're okay here, Roselle. I'm not into discording.
A previously unseen link is established between the groper and the victim.
We're just
Charting
playing
out
video
their
games
relationship
here.
is akin to tracing a spider's web. But with each false thread ruled out, only the improbable truth remains. Ihara orchestrated the groping as a diversion. And by tarnishing his name, he secures both an alibi and his ultimate revenge.
It better not be a twin brother explanation.
Hiro Mikoshiba's murder was sparked by the bullying of Toshiro Ihara, who committed suicide 4 years ago. The graphic video that hit the net showed the world how Toshiro's father, Akihiro Ihara, had brutally avenged his son. We also know the father had accomplices. On October 7th at 6:30 a.m., they forced Mikoshiba into a vehicle, took him to an abandoned building, and gravely injured him. Then, around 7:30 a.m., the time frame when Ihara killed Mikoshiba, the other conspirators were probably nearby, even though they weren't on camera.
At the same time, 30 kilometers away at Ikebukuro Station, a man who looks like Ihara is caught on camera. We'll call that guy the stand-in. The stand-in made sure he was in front of the cameras for more than an hour before boarding the 9:06 a.m. train, the same one Yui Mamiya was on. After committing sexual battery on that train, he meets the real Ihara in the camera's blind spot, and they change places. That's how he established a false alibi for Mikoshiba's murder. And to achieve
Alright.
this, the victim, Yui Mamiya, had to have been in on it from the start.
Sure are a lot of people getting their hands dirty for Ihara. Mamiya, Ihara standing on the train, the guys who kidnapped Mikoshiba. How did some troubled cop manage to recruit so many allies?
Well, one person that comes to mind who might be the key to all this is Yoko Sawa. She's a teacher at Seiryo High. She was the only adult Toshiro-kun ever told about the bullying, and she supervised Mikoshiba as a teacher before he disappeared. On top of that, she's a Kurokawa Academy graduate, same as Mamiya.
Oh,
Those
really?
trespassers at the murder scene were also from Kurokawa. Since they're all about the same age, it's possible they were all classmates.
So
No
you're saying
way.
His classmates are also Ihara's murder accomplices?
If we consider Yoko Sawa the central link, that's very possible. We do know that as a teacher, she felt deep remorse for Toshiro-kun's suicide. Maybe she recruited her old classmates to help Ihara take his revenge.
Yeah, best not to rule that out. I'm hoping
No,
this
but didn't she say she was a victim
Why is
of,
that?
of bullying when she was in high
Just-
school too?
She's a really good teacher. She's passionate, responsible. She's always putting the students first. I know she regrets the past, that a student died on her watch. And now another of her students, Miku Shiba, is found murdered. So if it turns out she's involved in that, I doubt I'll be able to trust my own judge of character ever again.
Yagami.
I'm going back to Ijincho tomorrow. The plan is to bring up Mamiya's name to Sawa-sensei and see how she reacts. Until then, let's not jump
If so,
to
that would
conclusions
give
about
her even
involvement.
more reason to help. Huh.
Alright.
Can I chime in real quick? I was looking into Kurakawa Academy and I stumbled across something that may be relevant.
What's that?
Well, it happened 13 years ago, but there was an attempted suicide. A third year jumped off the school's roof after being thoroughly humiliated.
A bullying suicide from 13 years ago. Didn't Sawa-sensei mention that too? If I remember correctly, the student lived, but remains in a coma to this day.
Actually, Sawa-sensei mentioned that. She said it was a boy in her class.
Right, that's gotta be the same case then. The student's name was Mitsuru Kusamoto. He's 30 now, but still in a coma.
Huh, and all that info's on the net?
It wouldn't be normally, but his mother happens to be Vice Minister of the Ministry of Health.
What?
Ever heard the name Reiko Kusamoto?
Not once.
I have. It was on the news. They were talking about her and her son.
This conspiracy's going all the way to the top. Alright. Vice ministers rank above most government officials. So this lady has quite a position of power at the Ministry of Health.
Well, do you remember the uproar in the health ministry when Vice Minister Ichinose got arrested? Apparently, his successor couldn't contain the resulting chaos, which is when Kusamoto-san got tapped to lead. They couldn't afford another criminal scandal, so her promotion was out of the blue. She was a safe choice, a veteran with tenure and experience. Not to mention, her son's tragedy made people see her as a more sympathetic figure. Very popular. She's kind of a new generation heroine, so to speak.
Huh.
Is any of that relevant to the case at hand, though?
Who knows? But Reiko Kusamoto and Ihara both have children who were bullying victims. I don't think that's a connection we can afford to overlook, if you ask me.
Okay, so Kusamoto's son. What exactly happened to him?
Let's see. He was bullied by a fellow third year at his school, Shinya Kawai. The records say he harassed Mitsuru-kun every day, in and out of school. Well, one time he even stuffed dirty rags in his mouth.
That's so cruel.
Yeah, and the teacher was a real piece of work. Apparently he knew, but he just smirked and said, "Don't overdo it."
Oh, I remember now. The media pounced on that one hard.
If they were classmates, then both Sawa-sensei and Mamiya would know about this.
And maybe because they couldn't save Mitsuru-kun, their guilt left them open to Ihara's persuasion.
But to prove that, we'll have to hear from them directly. I'll talk to Sawa-sensei first thing tomorrow.
That'd be helpful. In the meantime, I'll be working on Ihara's appeal. It's clear they missed something important in the trial, since Ihara is apparently innocent of sexual battery. Being that he was out committing murder at the time.
What started as a simple harassment case sure has blown up big.
Nah, man, it's getting complicated. Okay. Alright. Guess I'll head back to the office for today. Alright. Let's talk to the boss.
What we're dealing with is a man who disgraced himself and the justice system, all in the name of vengeance. At this point, I doubt much can scare him. You have to be a certain kind of desperate to sink that low.
Alright.
I admit, I used to see Ihara as nothing more than a shameless cop who got what he deserved. But I guess that's what he wanted us to believe, along with the prosecution and the public at large.
Alright.
Thanks again, Yagami-san. Try to relax for once. You've earned it.
Okay. Let's see. So, I mean, basically they're getting revenge for bullying. Bullying that caused suicides. But, I mean, he did murder the the bully. So, you can't have that going around. Alright, what are we doing here now? Oh, we should just go back to our office. Let's, date time. Fight baddies first. Jeez. Alright. What, he threw a moped at me? Fudge. Keep forgetting to block. Because the best defense is a strong offense. Yeah. Man, in Yakuza 0, this building, that's a dance club. And there's a dance minigame that's kind of like DDR in there. But Yagami can't dance so well. Oh no, he can dance a little bit. But he can't dance as well as Kiryu. Wait a minute. Isn't there an easier way to get in here? I love how detailed this is. Like, they actually mapped out all of this. Oh. Like, it feels like I'm actually here. Yeah, look at this. Like, doors open and everything. You know, cars are moving about, people are moving about. You know, the sounds sound like we're actually there. Like little food stalls too. Look at that. We could order whatever this is. Takoyaki, I think. I don't know what this is. Oh, it is takoyaki. We'll order one of these. There we go.
Starving.
Itadakimasu.
Pretty tasty, thanks.
See? It's like we're actually here. See, and like even tables like this, they even thought this all out to make this, you know, like it would be in real life. Oh, fudge. Dameda. Where are you? You guys are, late for a date. I can't be fighting and spending time with you guys. Oh, fudge.
Really, guys?
See? Even water. There's like water on the ground and the guy splashes into it. It's super realistic. I mean, it's all thought out. Here. Ah, here it is, the coffee shop. Oh wait, do I have enough points to get more fighting skills? No, I need 20k. Well, we'll save up for that. Okay. Hey, Minato-chan. Ah, Yagami-san. What is it? Oh, what should I do next? Man, we can't. It lets us do boring stuff first. Okay, let's chat for a bit. Oh no, we have no topics to chat about. Okay, I've got something for you. We will give her fudge. We don't have any gifts for her. We will go out somewhere. Want to hang out somewhere? Sure. Where do you want to go? Okay, we'll go... We already did darts today. Batting center. How about the batting center? Sounds good to me. Let's get swinging. Oh no. That's not that kind of swinging. That's actual baseball, lady. Alright. What do you want to do today? I think I want to watch you bat some more, Yagami-san. I almost feel ready to try it for myself. Oh no, you gotta play too. Want to see me slug a few more before you get the gist of it? Huh. Why didn't she turn around? And sometimes the graphics don't work out like that. Yeah, it is. I wish it, sometimes it doesn't. Let's see. Alright, really let him have it. Sure. Most of the time it's pretty good, the graphics. Oh, wait. We got the upgraded bat. And I think I memorized the pattern for this. Check this out. Baseball minigame. I'm bad at sports, but video game sports. There we go.
Nice.
Home run. Aw, fudge. Video game sports. Aw, dang it. This is embarrassing. Supposed to be the cool guy on a date.
Yeah.
There we go. Aww. Okay. Here. There we go.
Yep.
Do. Oh, it's gonna move here.
Yeah.
The only reason I know is I played this before.
Yep.
But this is like the beginning pattern. Oh, this goes here. There we go.
Nice.
There's them curveballs.
Yeah.
We got 7s. 7 out of 10. B. We got points. There we go. Well, that's not how I wanted that to go. How'd you do, Minato-chan? No good. Not even get a scratch. Yagami-san, why don't we just practice our bunts? I'd really prefer practicing my normal swings. I see. Maybe I'll try swinging too then. Oof, that stings. I'll try to get more hits next time. So she was saying like, oh, we both suck at this. Let's just practice bunting. No way. Okay. So, thank you for today. I'd like to go out again sometime. Yeah, let's come here again. Okay, we can't grind out dates all day because it's gonna take forever. You gotta go back to the office to advance the storyline. What? What's this? Oh yeah. Here's our office. No? Where's our office? Oh, it's the next block down. What is that music? It sounds so familiar. Oh man, it's just looping. I wanted to get to the drop. Oh man, it sounded like it was gonna do something cool. Alright, this is our office. It does sound familiar, it does, right? I was like, is that a K-pop song I know? It sounds so familiar. Like, speed it up a little bit, but it sounds familiar. Alright. What do we do here? Oh, we got new records to play. Alright. Oh, they have the opening song too? Oh no. It's just kind of music version. It's the menu music. Alright. Anything else we could do in our place? Ah man, in the first game, the landlord lady would leave food for us in the fridge. But they don't have her in this game. She was cool. And then the food would give you like stat bonuses. Alright. Rest on the couch. This is where he lives. He has no other apartment. Alright, hit the couch. Because one time we brought a lady back on a date. And I'm like, this is where he lives. There's no other apartment. He just lives in his office.
Wait a minute. What?
Yo, you took your sweet time. But I got the gist of it. You're going to Ijincho, right? To meet with Sawa-sensei?
Aw, man. It's not like that. Kaito-san.
You do realize that only I can meet her. You can't get into the school.
I know, but if you end up taking it off campus, can you at least call me this time?
Don't you understand the situation? Sawa-sensei might be tied to murder.
Yeah.
You sure you understand it? Come on, she would never do that.
That a fact?
So happens I'm a great judge of character. Especially when it comes to women.
Ah, sometimes I forget who I'm talking to.
Man, Kaito-san's so unprofessional. Alright, time to go. Wait. Can we talk to Kaito? Yeah. No? No talking moment again? Okay, you watch the fort. I'm on my way to Jinsho. A little tired of the Kamurocho and the city life. Alright, where's the nearest taxi? Wait a minute, what's behind our office? Oh, it's just more buildings. Oh, sorry, miss. Sorry, dude. I'm in a hurry. I'm investigating a murder. Oh, wow, you can walk on top of the cars? Parkour. Should be a taxi somewhere here. There it is. Oh, sorry. I was trying to avoid you. We're going to a Jinsho. Wait. Oh, there we go. He's sleazy. Yeah. Well, Kaito-san is ex-Yakuza. So he was part of the Tojo clan until he changed his ways and is on the side of law and order now. Yeah, so you know, the old habits. Da 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 da. He's not like a lawyer like Yagami here, but he's a good friend to have around. You know, a little link to the underworld, just in case. Man, this is like a 100-hour movie. That's why I like this game.
First stop, it's gotta be Chinatown. Can't face Tsukumo on an empty stomach.
Why are we going to Chinatown?
Never a dull day for you, huh, Kaito-san?
It's the selection, man. I've already worked out the math. I figure if I hit 4 or 5 places a day...
What? What's up?
Check that out. It's Akutsu.
Uh-oh.
Kamurocho thugs are looking pretty out of place here.
Yo! Akutsu!
What? Don't call him over.
What are you fools doing in town? Hey, don't ignore me. It's Kaito. Fancy seeing you here.
I'm kind of busy here, man. Catch you later.
That's the RK gang.
What an asshole. Ijincho's a long way from home. And he's traveling with a small army.
Would he have come all this way because of us?
Nah, we just caught him totally off guard. He's not out here for us. Gotta be something else.
But something's not right if they're just cruising around. It's gotta be an RK operation. He brought too many guys for it to be something more personal.
Yeah. Kamurocho streets can be tough. Maybe they gave up. Well, whatever they came out here to do, we ought to keep our noses the hell out of their business. But you better hustle. You're gonna be late for class. I'll catch you after school.
Okay. Alright. I should head to Serio High School. I need to find out if Mamiya really has a connection to Sawa-sensei. Yeah, that's definite, I think. Skateboard! Wait a minute, where's the high school? It's all the way over there. It's like Back to the Future. Oh no. We could have just taken the taxi there, but we might as well have taken the scenic route. Oh, I forgot we could move faster. Haha! Alright. Here? We have to go this way. Oh, here it is. This is the back entrance to the school. we go. I'm actually getting to know the locations and what streets to go down. Da-da-dum-bum-bum. It's like I actually live there. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, what time is it? It's almost 5 a.m. Taj, are you okay? You should be sleeping now. It is probably almost 2 a.m. by you? Wait a minute. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's almost 2 a.m. I bet you're dozing off. It's 1:45? Yeah, it's close. Alright, what needs to be done here? You're okay? Probably for another 30, 45 minutes? Okay. I'll stream a little bit. Let's see what Amasawa's up to first. I wish the line was not so faint. Where are we going? No? Here? Yeah. This school layout is confusing. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Wonder if these guys know they're standing in front of the MRC. If you win money at the next tournament, you better bring it here. The cheaters never prosper. Wait, what's going on here? I haven't cheated at all. You still better bring the money. Oh, come on. A shakedown? Guess I better put a stop to that. Alright, bullies.
Hey.
Hey, how about you back off?
Hey.
You okay? Thank you. Are you the teacher for the MRC? Well, I'm the outside counselor, Yagami. Do you need something? Yes. My name's Machio Toki. There was something I wanted to talk to the MRC about, so I was waiting here, but there was no response, even after I knocked. I see. I guess there's nobody inside. Well, come on in. Okay, thank you. Where's Amasawa? And the other girl? They're always there. Usually the president, Amasawa, is around. There she is. I forbid it, at least until the end of term exams are finished. Okay, I get it. Yagami-san, I didn't know you were here. Kento's teacher was lecturing him about his grades earlier. We have a guest?
Yeah.
Yes, this is Toki-kun. He's got something he wanted to discuss with the MRC. Okay, Toki-kun, you have the floor. I'm in the eSports club, and I wanted to lay some suspicions to rest. The suspicion... Man, with my freaking tongue being all jacked, the word suspicion is... oh my god. The suspicion is we're somehow cheating with the help of the professor. Did you say the professor? I think I'm going to need to pry further. Alright. eSports Club. They're playing League of Legends. Esports are where you play video games competitively, right? Yeah, we play in tournaments, and usually the games are like fighting, shooting, and that sort of thing. It's hard for me to imagine what a day at the club looks like. What do you guys normally do? Well, we play games.
Oh.
I should have expected that. Oh, but it's not just playing. We study the moves and combos of the strongest players, and we train our mental strength. In esports tournaments, if you don't have an iron focus, you've already lost. It takes work to get to that level. Like for practice, we go to temples for Zen meditation and also sit under waterfalls.
Huh.
Now that I'd like to see. It's our president's own practice regimen. I don't know if other schools' esports clubs do the same thing or not.
Hey.
Say, I was gonna ask this earlier, but doesn't it feel a little off to call these esports sport at all? They're just video games. Not like you're moving your body, so how is it a sport? Moving your fingers isn't moving your body? I mean, I move my fingers to read a book, too.
Sis!
Back it up, sis. Video games can absolutely be a sport.
Huh?
Kento-kun. I'm sick of hearing it. There's all this bias about games being bad, that they make you stupid. And guess what? Now you have to hear my rant. Guess he's pretty fired up. Might as well hear what he has to say. Alright. Games aren't bad. The games used in esports have a very high competition factor, and to win, you need to put in an absurd amount of effort and practice. On top of that, at tournaments, everyone's nerves are running high. Like you wouldn't believe, you need a cool head to keep your focus when something unexpected happens. In other words, esports is a battle of the mind. It's no exaggeration to say it requires an athlete's abilities.
What?
Where did all this even come from? Kento-kun's right. Right now, esports is recognized as its own subculture, and there are more professional players every year. Good point, Toki. So yeah, the age of games being bad or just for children is over. Do you two know each other or something? Kento-kun and I are mutuals. Online friends, I mean. He's got that teenager lingo. Have we even talked IRL before? We're not in the same year at school.
Amasawa.
Well, now that we've listened to Kento-kun's rant, do you have a counter-argument, Amasawa? Alright. Amasawa's counter-argument.
Kento.
First of all, Kento, I've never once said that games are harmful, or that they need to be banned, okay? I'm pointing out that you need to stop changing the topic. Listen, what I really want to say is, exams are almost here, and you don't study at all. You just keep playing games, and you keep failing. That's why I'm saying you can't play games until exams are over. Do you understand? But aren't you chasing after mysteries instead of studying for your exams? Me, I can handle my studies, along with my extracurriculars. My grade ranking is still in the upper percentile. Anyway, until the tests are over, you're not allowed to play games. And if you fail, I'm banning games for a month. Ah. Well, looks like your plan to unban games and defend eSports backfired mightily. Kento-kun. Dang it! When I don't get to play, I get all antsy though. Alright. Cheating allegations. So, you guys know what cheats are, right?
Yeah.
That's when you cheat in the game by using mod programs. Yeah, so you can make it easy to win by making characters move in ways they're not supposed to, or be immune to enemy attacks. Anyway, we're suspected of using some sort of cheat during our last practice match.
Huh.
Oh, why is that? The opponents in our practice match were a famous team. They had some professionals who were already known around the world, in fact. But their ace player got beaten by our president. Here's our fearless leader, Genya Sanbonmatsu. He was suspected of cheating just for getting a win? It was because of the way he won. A no-damage, perfect victory in a matter of seconds.
I see.
Well, that definitely does sound normal. Well, it doesn't sound normal against a professional. But to assume he cheated is terrible. They don't even have any evidence.
Hey.
And that reminds me, Toki-kun. What's with all the rumors about getting help from the professor? Oh, we don't know why people think that. The newspaper club is just making things up. The newspaper club, huh? Guess I'll need to talk to them. Man, we're getting involved in every school club. Man, it was the dance club, the MRC, the robotics club, the skateboarders. Now we got to deal with the eSports club and the newspaper club. Like 6 clubs right there. Oh my god. Alright, eSports Club, I'm so request. So, what did you want to discuss with the MRC? I want you to investigate our club and clear us of suspicions. We're innocent.
Gotcha.
Okay then. Does your president, Sanbon Matsu-kun, know I'm going to be doing this? I haven't told him. He'd be opposed to it. Well, then he won't be on guard, so perhaps that will make the investigation easier.
Kyogami-san.
Why don't you just go undercover like you always do and act as an advisor to the eSports club?
Yeah.
Fudge. Good idea. Let's go with that. Cool. So the club's room is on the 4th floor of the East building. Okay, the eSports club. Time to head to their gaming grounds. Oh my god, we're in every club. Every club. Alright, we gotta talk to Sawa-sensei because there's a murder going on. Where is she? It's like on a higher floor. If I recall. It's probably on the top floor. No? No? Oh, that's the roof. That's the roof. So 3rd floor. No? I thought we have to see the teacher. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Alright, so we have to go out the door again. And then through here. And then, what's the 2nd floor? What's going on here? You guys should be in class. This way. Here it is. Alright, Sao Sensei. Man, she been sitting there like that the whole time.
Oh. What is it, Yagami-san?
Sensei, do you have a minute?
I saw the video of Mikoshiba-kun.
So you did. That video, right?
Oh, man.
I thought Ehara-san was convicted for a sex offense. How could he be in that video killing Mikoshiba-kun? But then that video looked so real.
Most likely it is. As you unfortunately had to witness, Ehara-san committed murder with his own two hands.
Mm-hmm.
Which means as far as the groping that day goes, there's some deception at work.
Deception?
Are you familiar with Ehara-san's victim in the case? Her name is Yui Mamiya.
I don't think I recognized her, no.
13 years ago, she attended Kurakawa Academy. Her maiden name is Yui Suzuki.
Yui Suzuki? Just a minute. Are you saying she was the one Ehara-san groped?
So you do know her then? Were you two classmates?
We were, in our 3rd year of high school.
Okay.
I had a hunch. You didn't know she was the victim of that whole incident?
I mean, it's just so hard to believe.
Does this all seem like a wild coincidence to you then? Your old student's father gropes one of your high school classmates at a station with 3 million daily travelers.
What are you implying?
I'm saying your old friend Yui might be cooperating with Ehara-san, as in she only played the part of a victim. She might have even known it was all to hide a murder.
What? But why? Why would she do that for him?
She really doesn't seem to know of any connection between Ehara and Mamiya. If this is all an act, then she's an amazing actress. Okay.
From where I'm sitting, Sensei, you're connected to Ehara and Yui Mamiya. I just need your help figuring out what that connection is.
Yagami-san, please. Are you implying I was some kind of liaison between them?
Well, Sensei, what was your relationship with Yui Mamiya? Were you close? Or would you say classmates covers it?
The two of us were never really that close. To be honest, I didn't really like the group of kids she hung out with. I guess you could say we didn't have the same interests.
When was the last time you saw her? Did you have a high school reunion by any chance?
They held a reunion around the time I graduated from college, but I didn't feel like going. That same class bullied a kid into jumping off the roof.
So if that's the case, you haven't seen any of your classmates since you all graduated from Kurakawa?
That's right.
Okay then. The thing is, Ehara-san and Mamiya are connected. It is kinda loose, but it's there. They have one thing in common.
What?
In both of their pasts, someone they knew was bullied to the point of attempting or committing suicide. Ehara-san lost his son, Toshiro-kun, and as for Yui Mamiya, it's her classmate, Mitsuru Kusamoto. That could be a factor, especially for Mamiya. It's possible that Ehara-san would be a sympathetic figure to her. Maybe enough to help construct an alibi for his revenge. It's possible she only played the part of a groping victim. What do you think? Does it have any merit, or is my theory full of holes?
Even if you're on the right track...
Sawa-sensei? We're just waiting on you to start the staff meeting.
Sorry, I'll be right there.
What happened 13 years ago at Kurakawa? That might be the last piece of the puzzle. What about Yui Mamiya? How'd she react when Mitsuru Kusamoto tried to kill himself by jumping off that roof?
I'm sorry, I'm already late for my meeting.
I'm trying to ask you about a murder here. To Ehara, every unanswered question is a victory for that man. He's only a step away from walking for it. And I know Mamiya had other conspirators. It took more than one person to murder Mikoshiba. They're still at large, even as we speak. I'll be honest. I came here today with the suspicion that you might be more involved in this murder than you're letting on.
A suspicion?
Nothing you've said has made me feel any better about it.
And what should I do about that, huh?
I just want you to tell me, how are Ahara-san and Mamiya connected beyond what I've already figured out? I think you have the key to that answer, even if you don't know that you're the one holding it. It's like a lock, and until I figure out how to get through it, I'm gonna keep picking at it.
I told you, I'm late for a meeting.
I'll be here.
No, she's definitely hiding something.
Suit yourself.
Alright, it's not going great, but at least I've learned she was classmates with Mamiya. I'll take the wins where I can get them. Sari-san will want to hear that later too. Alright, 2-hour stream. I think we're gonna call it here. It's already 5 a.m. Let's do a quick save. We're only at 9,000. Well, we'll save our points for next time. We will save. Where will we save? 28 hours. We are at 40 hours into the game. Awesome. That means there's 60 hours to go. I love this game. It's the best. It's like the longest movie ever. Alright. I think we're gonna go. Taj is probably sleeping by now. So, let me see. Alright. If you enjoyed this live or as a past broadcast, please consider giving me a follow and making a new friend. And please check out my YouTube channel. So much new stuff is coming up there. I think this week I'll be posting a lot of action figure unboxings, because I just filmed a bunch today. Alright. To all my peacekeepers out there, especially Taj, and who else showed up today? Earlier on the action figure stream, there was Potato and Ruddy Rose something? What's that name? Ruddy Rose Fox. Yeah, who I played Titanfall 2 with last night. You know, thank you to them. And also Danny showed up, who I hadn't seen in a long time. But Danny was just lurking. But, you know, I hope to see them come back. It's been like a whole year since I've seen her. Alright, a big peacekeepers salute to everyone. Peace, whoops, there we go. Peace angels in the chat, everyone. May the angels protect and guide you. Alright. Have a good night. Good night, Taj. Everybody be quiet. Taj is sleeping. Night. I'll see you next time. Peace.